third situation in calculation of sacrifice ratio, when the old partners surrender a part of their share to the new partner. So here already old partners, they have their own ratio, so they have their share in the profit. Out of their share, how much they are surrendering, how much they are giving to the new partner. Okay, suppose I am taking 50%. Out of 50%, how much I am giving? Out of 50%, I am giving 20% or 10%, or how much I am giving. That value will be given here. So for total value, how it is, that we have to calculate here. That is the surrender value. So 50% ಗೆ 20% ಅಂದ್ರೆ 100% ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತದು? 40. ಸೊ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಅವನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಿಟ್ಟ? ಸೊ ಬೋತ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಸೊ 40 ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ in this case, sacrifice share is the product of old share and surrendered share. ಎರಡನ್ನು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದಾಗೆ 40 ಅಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಎರಡನ್ನು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ. 50% ಒಂದಿತ್ತು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 20% ಕೊಟ್ಟ. ಸೊ 50% ಅಲ್ಲಿ 20% ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ 50% ಇಂಟು 20%. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 0.5 into 0.2. So let us calculate it and with the help of illustration you will come to know. So D and E are partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2. So D and E, they are sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 3:2. Then they admit F into the partnership. They admitted F. They have taken F, a new partner, into the business. D agrees to surrender 1 divided by 2, that is 1/2, half of his share. Okay, so just little here, surrender value 1/2. D surrenders 1/2 of his share. Okay, then E agrees to surrender 1/4 of his share. So E agrees to surrender 1/4 of his share, 1/4. So he surrender 1/2. He surrender 1/4 of his share. In favor of F, calculate the sacrifice ratio. Okay, so now here this is the ratio, not a share. Okay, so with help of this we can find the share of each partner. So what is the share of D here? So it is nothing but 3 divided by 5. That is 3 plus 2, 5. So when profit occurs, they divide it in 5 equal parts. Then 3 parts is taken by the D and 2 parts are taken by the E. Okay, if 100 rupees they make a profit, so they divide it by 5. Then 20 rupees each. Then into 3, 60 rupees is taken by D, 40 rupees is taken by E. So 3 by 5, D's share and E's share 2 divided by 5. So this is the share and this is the ratio. Remember. Okay. Now out of his 3 by 5 share, he is sacrificing 1/2. 60 ರೂಪಾಯಿದಾಗ ಅದ್ರ ಅರ್ಧ ಕೊಡತ್ತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 30 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಡತ್ತ. So it's a out of 3/5, he is surrendering 1/2, half. Got it? So to get a sacrifice ratio, we have to multiply both here. So here formula for sacrifice ratio is, so sacrifice ratio is equal to old share into surrendered share. So sacrifice ratio is equal to D. D's sacrifice ratio is equal to is old share is 3 divided by 5 into out of 3 by 5 how much is sacrificing? 1 by 2. So he has surrendered 1 by 2. So 1 divided by 2 is equal to 3 divided by 10. Then E is a sacrifice ratio. E has his old share is 2 by 5 and his sacrificed surrendered value is 1 by 4. So it will become 2 divided by 20, that is equal to 1 divided by 10. Is it? So 2 into 1, 2, 5 into 4, 20. So we can reduce it. 2 ones are 2 tens are, so 1 by 10. Therefore, sacrifice ratio. So sacrifice ratio is equal to 3 by 10 is to 1 by 10. That is nothing but what? 3 is to 1 is the sacrifice ratio of both. This is the sacrifice share. This is the sacrifice ratio. So they have asked their ratio. So we have to multiply both. Sacrifice surrendered value and old share. Then we get sacrifice share or ratio. The fourth situation, when old ratio and new ratio are given. ಹಳೆ ratio ಮತ್ತು ಹೊಸ ratio ಎರಡು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Then here it is very easy. So in this case, sacrifice ratio is calculated by subtracting the new share from the old share. That means here, the same example if you take, 3:2 is the old ratio. 3:2, two partners, they are sharing profit and losses in the ratio 3:2. Now new partner came. Now they are giving 3:2:1 is the new ratio. Again we can see here same values, but when it comes to share, then here it is 3 by 5 and 2 by 5, and here 3 by 6 and here 2 by 6. Got it? So here new share, always it will be less than earlier share, because the profit out of 100 rupees, earlier they are taking 60 rupees, 40 rupees. Now it reduces to 50 rupees and 30 rupees maybe. Okay, so that is how. And to get the sacrifice ratio, we have to deduct new ratio from old ratio, because old ratio is a bigger. So then here sacrifice ratio is equal to old share minus new share. So here in case if he is a A and he is a B, then A's sacrifice ratio is equal to, sacrifice share is equal to 3 divided by 5 minus 3 divided by 6. 3 divided by 5 minus 3 divided by 6. Now find the LCM. How to find LCM? First check both numerators. ಎರಡು numerator ಒಂದೇ ಮೈಕಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಅದಾವ ಇಲ್ಲೋ? No, they are not there. Then multiply them. So 6 5 30, 30. Then ಇದು 30 ಆಗಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ 6 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ. So 3 into 6 and here 3 into 5. So 6 5 30, sorry, 6 3 18 minus 3 5 15, 18 minus 15 divided by 30. That is equal to 3 divided by 30. So we can reduce it further, 1 divided by 10. Next here, B's sacrifice share is equal to. So his share is 2 by 5 minus new share is 2 divided by 6. Now new LCM is 30. Here 2 into 6 and here 2 into 5. ಸೊ 6 ಮೈನಸ್ 2 10. So that is equal to 2 divided by 30. Okay, so if we reduce it, it will become 1 divided by 15. So both will not match. So instead of reducing them further, so take 3 by 30 and 2 by 30. So sacrifice ratio is equal to 3 by 30 is to 2 by 30. That is equal to 3 is to 2. So their old ratio is also 3 is to 2. New ratio is also 3 is to 2 is to 1. That is 3 is to 2. And sacrifice ratio is also 3 is to 2 here. So when old ratio and new ratio are given, the difference itself is a sacrifice ratio. When the old ratio of the old partners and the share of new partners are given, and also states the ratio in which the remaining share is shared by the old partners. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಹಳೆ ರೇಷಿಯೋ. ಸೊ 3:2 ಅದೇ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 3:2 ಹಳೆ ರೇಷಿಯೋ. ದೆನ್ ಹೊಸ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ ಅಂದ ಶೇರ್. ಸೊ ಹೊಸ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ ಅಂದ ಶೇರು 1 divided by 7 ಕೊಟ್ರು. ನೌ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಶೇರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಉಳಿತಿಲ್ಲ, 1/7 ಹೊಸ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ 1 ರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅವಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಉಳಿತೈತಿ, 6/7 is the remaining share. Old ratio, new partners share. ಸೊ ಉಳಿದಂತ ಶೇರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಹಳೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಹಂಚ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ವೆದರ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಕ್ವಲಿ ಆರ್ in the ratio of 3:2 itself, or what, that will be given here. So ಅಂತ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Okay, so in this case first we have to calculate the remaining share. So remaining share 6/7, and then we should divide the remaining share between the old partners. So ಈ ಶೇರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಈ ಇಬ್ರು ಹಳೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ ಗೆ ಹಂಚಬೇಕು. ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ, ಅಥವಾ ಆ ಹಳೆ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಇದೆ ಅದರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಅಗ್ರೀಡ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ನ್ಯೂ ರೇಷಿಯೋ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನ್ಯೂ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ದೆನ್ ಸ್ಯಾಕ್ರಿಫೈಸ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಇಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ನ್ಯೂ ಶೇರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಶೇರ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಶೇರ್ ಏನಿದೆ 6/7 ಇದೆ. ಈ 6/7 ಅವ್ರ ಹಳೆ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಏನಿತ್ತು ಅದ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರನೇ ಹಂಚಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ಅವ್ರ ಹೊಸ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ದಿ 6/7 ಹೌ ಟು ಟೇಕ್, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ತಗೋಬಹುದು? Just multiply both. 6/7 ಈ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಹಂಚಬೇಕು. So here he is A, he is B. So their old profit sharing ratio and new partner C is admitted, and to C new share is announced, that is 1/7. So whatever profit they earn, they will divide it in 7 parts, and 1 part will be given to C. From remaining 6 parts, how old partners has to divide it. Now in this situation it will be divided as per their old ratio itself. Then here new profit sharing ratio first, new ratio of old partners. ಹೇಗೆ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯೋದು? First find the remaining share. Remaining share is equal to 1 minus new partners share. So 1 minus new partner share ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 1 divided by 7. New partner share ಎಷ್ಟು? 1/7 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಉಳಿತೆಷ್ಟು? ಸೊ 1 minus 1 divided by ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, 1 divided by 1 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So then LCM becomes 7. So 7 ones are 7, 1 sevens are 7 ones are 7. So 7 minus 1, it will become 6 by 7. So what is this? Remaining share. ಈ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಶೇರ್ ಇಂದ ಹಳೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಹೊಸ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ನ್ಯೂ ಶೇರ್ is equal to remaining share into agreed ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಗ್ರೀಡ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಳೆಯ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಪ್ರಕಾರನೇ ಹಂಚ್ಕೋತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ದೆನ್ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಶೇರ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 6 by 7 into their agreed share. ಓಕೆ, ಓಲ್ಡ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಪ್ರಕಾರನೇ ಹಂಚ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಶೇರ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಸೊ A's new share is equal to 6 by 7 remaining share into E's old share 3 divided by 5. 3 divided by 5. Then A's new share is equal to 6 by 7 into his old ratio 3 by 5. So 6 into 3, 18. Then 7 into 5, 35. So 18 divided by 35. Then B's new share. B's new share is equal to remaining share 6 by 7 into E's old share 2 by 5. That is equal to 12 divided by 35. Okay, so either you reduce it to with the denominator 7 or multiply new partner share, so denominator should become 35. Which one is easy? So if you divide it by 7, it will become 5, it will become 7, but 18 cannot be divided by 5. So instead of reducing these two, multiply to this ratio with 5. Okay, so into 5 into 5. So it will become, wait a minute. That is for new share. So now new share is not required for new partner. We have to find the sacrifice ratio. So sacrifice ratio, what is the formula? Sacrifice ratio is equal to old share minus new share. So A's old share is 3 divided by 5 minus 18 divided by 35. 3 divided by 5 minus 18 divided by 35. Then LCM. So 5, 35. 5 ones are 5 sevens are. So 7 ones are 7. So so LCM is 35. 35. So into 7 into 1 here. So 21 minus 18 is equal to, so 21 minus 18, 3. So 3 divided by 35 is the sacrifice ratio of A. Then B is the sacrifice ratio. So B's sacrifice ratio is equal to his old share is 2 divided by 5 minus his new share is 12 divided by 35. So 35, 7, 1. So 2 sevens are 14 minus 12 is equal to 14 minus 12, 2 divided by 35. So 2 divided by 35. Therefore, sacrifice ratio is equal to 3 divided by 35 is to 2 divided by 35. That is 3:2. Old partners sacrifice ratio is 3:2. In this ratio, they have sacrificed their share for the new partner.